Hello students, today we are going to learn chapter 8. The name of the chapter is Verbs Future Tense. Okay, I have also written on the blackboard. The chapter is chapter 8 and the verbs and simple future tense. Okay, so what is the future tense? Like we have learned the present tense and past tense, and future tense also has 4 forms. What are the 4 forms of the future tense? They are simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. Okay, so they are the 4 forms of the simple future tense. Once again I will repeat it. Okay, simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. So, in chapter 8, verbs future tense, we only discuss about the simple future tense and future continuous tense. And for you have only to study the 2 types of tenses, that is that are simple future and future continuous tense. Okay, so now let us start with the simple future tense. What is a simple future tense? It is used to talk about a promise or predict a future possibility. What is simple future tense? It is used to talk about a promise or predict a future possibility. Okay, in short we can say that simple future to describe an action in future. So what is in simple future tense is describes an action in the future. And the next one is the rule for simple future tense. What is the rule for simple future tense? Will or shall plus verbs first form. Verbs first form means the base form of the verb. What is the rule for simple future tense? Will or shall plus verbs first form. Okay. So when I ask you the definitions, you will write. Simple future tense is used to talk about a promise or predict a future possibility, or it's also describe an action in future. And we use the rule for the simple future tense is will or shall plus verb first form. Okay. Now, let us look at the structure of the simple present tense. You can also take on page 68 the structure of the simple future tense. Okay? How to form the affirmative sentences in simple future tense? It is the subject plus modal auxiliary verb plus main verb plus object. So for example, I will be away during next week. Okay, it's the affirmative sentence in simple future tense. I will be away during the next week. First is subject, then comes the modal auxiliary verb. Modal auxiliary verb here is the will here. Okay, we use will as the modal auxiliary. And be, the main verb here be, and away during the next week is the subject object complement. Okay. The next one is how to form the negative sentences in future tense, simple future tense. We have to write subject plus modal auxiliary verb and plus negative. And then comes the main verb and the object. Okay. So I will give you an example for the negative sentence. I will not work tomorrow. I will not work tomorrow. So how to form the negative sentences in simple future? First is subject, then comes the modal auxiliary, the modal auxiliary plus we write negative. So we add not. So will not and main verb, work is the main verb here and the object. Okay. Now how to form the interrogative sentences? First we use the modal auxiliary verb, that is will, then comes subject, then the main verb. Okay. Will you go to work tomorrow? Will you go to work tomorrow? The modal auxiliary plus subject plus the main verb. How the interrogative sentences. Okay, once again I will repeat the structure of the simple future tense. The first one is the affirmative sentences. How to form the affirmative sentences? We write subject plus modal auxiliary verb plus main verb plus the object complement. I will be away during the next week. For example, the next one, negative sentences, we write subject plus modal auxiliary plus negative plus main verb. For example, I will not work tomorrow. The next one, interrogative sentences. The structure of that is modal auxiliary plus subject plus main verb. For example, will you go to work tomorrow? Okay, these are the structure of the simple future tense. Okay, I also have written here affirmative sentences, negative sentences and interrogative sentences. The first one is the example I gave you. I will read. It is in simple future tense, the affirmative sentence. Second one is negative sentences. I will not read. Always remember in negative sentences, after the auxiliary word, helping word will, we use not. Then comes the verb here. Okay. I will not read. And interrogative sentences, the modal auxiliary comes first. Here the modal auxiliary is will. Will I read? Then comes subject, then comes the verb. Okay. Will I read? Modal auxiliary verb first plus the subject I and plus the verb. Understood? No? In other sentences, you will read. It is in affirmative sentence. Then comes the negative sentence. You will not read. And in interrogative sentences, will you read? Okay. So the structure of affirmative sentence is subject plus modal auxiliary plus verb. Negative sentences, subject plus modal auxiliary plus negative note plus verb. In interrogative sentences, modal auxiliary plus subject plus verb. So you have to learn the structure of the simple future tense. Okay, students. Now the next topic is the using the simple future, where we have to use the simple future tense. The simple future tense is used to refer to the future in general. Future in general means I will finish my supper, clean the kitchen and go to bed. That is the future in general. Normally I do that. In generally I do the work that I will finish my supper, clean the kitchen and go to bed. The next one is the simple future tense is used to denote an action or an event or conditions that are going to take place in future. It will take place in future. We write in simple future tense. That is, for example, my daughter will soon become a doctor. Okay? She is in her final year now. Now next we use the simple future tense to predict about future. When we wanted to talk about or predict something in future, we use the simple future tense. For example, the weather is very stuffy. Okay. Now next one, when you wanted to talk about the future plans, we use simple future tense. We will visit you this weekend. Okay, it's a future plan. We have not yet gone, we will go. We will visit you this weekend. To talk about the future plan, we use the simple future tense. Okay, children, that's all today. The homework, you have to read the chapter thoroughly. Go through what is the definition of the simple future tense, the structure of the simple future tense, and sit and read the lessons and understand it. And also do the exercise on page number 68 and 69. Both exercise you will be doing it in your copy. Thank you for listening.